Hello everyone! How are you doing today? Let's see who is connecting with me. Please feel free to say hi. Let me know that you are able to see me and hear me. Okay? So grateful. I am so grateful to be able to connect with you all today. Let's see here who is connecting. Please feel free to let me know that you're able to see me and hear me. Okay? And I want to invite you. Feel free to post a comment below and let me know from where are we connecting from. If you are watching the live video or maybe later, feel free to post a comment below. Let me know from where. From where are you connecting from? Okay? So, so excited about the topic we are going to talk about. It is May. May is considered the National Stroke Awareness Month. So we keep talking about different topics to keep creating awareness about stroke, different things to keep talking about. And before diving in today's topic, my name is Karina. I am the founder of Living Without Limits with Karina Seda, where I help caregivers help their loved ones become independent after a stroke. A lot of things to keep doing, to keep working towards your independence. So feel free to post a comment below. Let me know from where are we connecting from, if you're watching this video now or later. And also I want to say thank you. Thank you for connecting with me today. So excited about today's topic. Okay, so today's topic we are going to talk about embarrassment. How many of you survivors and caregivers as well, we both are together in this journey? We all something happened and we feel that, right? The topic we are going to talk about today is embarrassment. So we all have been there, we all have experienced that, right? Feel free to post any experience as well, because I know we all experienced that at one point in our journey, or maybe years later that still happens sometimes. Okay, so yes, survivors as well as caregivers, we all experience what is called embarrassment and more on the things. But today we are going to go deep, right? And talk about what happened. What are some of the things that are happening when we let that manage our recovery, maybe our decisions, when we are working towards recovery as well. So few things here. One of the things where we see this very common is when we are outside, right? Or when we are in social events, when we are around a lot of people, if they know us or if they don't as well, like external or internal. In overall, when we are around different people, we all experience. For survivors, when when we are walking certain ways, as many of you know, depending of the type of stroke, depending of the circumstances at the moment or the things they are working on, it could be walking different than other people, or moving your hand different than other people, different things that could be happening where this reaction takes place, right? And different things could happen as well if we let that manage our recovery as well. So that is one of the things that happen when one of the most common scenarios where we see that happening as well, when we are in events or we are around of many people. Feel free to let me know. I know that many of you can relate to this as well. So few things here. When we are around people, and if we are in a place where we know what to do, right? One of the things that we have in that traditional process to recovery, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and provide us with information, with the things we need to do towards, keep working towards recovery, some movement and things like that. Some of them, when we are getting more dynamic, we start doing things outside, right? But here is where the embarrassments take place in so many cases. I can talk about the different scenarios in different years for hours. But pretty much that is what's happening when we are outside. So when we want, the survivor wants to do certain movements, or maybe their exercises, their movement, because they already know what they need to do. So few things happening here. They are not doing the work. They are limiting themselves of keep working towards recovery because of what is happening outside. If it is about different people, or the situation where we are in, or in an event, or the things where they want to keep working towards recovery, but what is happening is that they limit themselves because of the circumstances or the environment. Okay, and here is where it is very important to overcome this, the topic we are talking about, right? The embarrassment, and go over that as well. Okay, so few things here to keep exploring things as well. If we go deeper, we start making excuses like, it is, it is, it is, it is it is not the right time to do my exercises, or the movements, or the things you really want to do to keep working towards your recovery. Okay, as well as for the caregiver, because we are adults already. We adult people, I am old already is one of the we see very frequently. I am old already. I am not the type of person to run a bicycle outside because I am an adult. So different things at different ages, we see this happening where they create concepts, as well as sometimes we say they are excuses as well to stop keep working towards their recovery. Okay, other in other cases they stop doing the work entirely, because for example nowadays that we see more people outside, now that the weather is getting warmer, it is a great place to be outside nowadays, right? So it is very very important to create this awareness for stroke survivors and caregivers. Being able to overcome it is very very important as well, so you keep working towards recovery. So embarrassment is one of the things to identify and know things as well to keep working towards your recovery. Okay, other things, other circumstances where they stop doing the work entirely, I was just sharing, and we let spasticity take place, take manage or control that part of your body, because some of the cases we need to do those activities even though we are in a social environment or in social events or things like that. Okay, but this is one of the things that it is very important to talk about, but the truth is that we don't talk, and we keep closing ourselves and closing ourselves, stopping the work, limiting ourselves with the different things. A few examples: if you are certain age, we see this one very often, that is, well, I am adult already, I am not the kind of person to go outside and run a bike or do certain activities because you are an adult already. Sometimes they refer themselves like, I am old, that is for young people, right? If we are young, young survivors, young stroke survivors, um, what my friends are going to say, what are the, if they see me doing this or wearing some of the cases, we use brace or different um, equipments to keep working towards recovery, but they don't wear those because young people don't use that. Okay, so few things here, few scenarios to work around as well, create awareness that it is something normal, okay? To keep working towards recovery and keep, even though we are in social events with friends around, if we are young, if we are old, it depending of the ages, but one of the things to share with the community as well. And I know that when people see other people doing things different, one of the things is it makes other people curious about, right? But it is very important to talk about this topic as well in your recovery, in your plan or a strategy to keep working towards your recovery, okay? So other things as well that we see very often is survivors and caregivers limiting themselves or stop working towards recovery because they start paying attention to other people's opinion. This one is very important, and I'm going to stop for a second in this one as well to elaborate a little bit more, okay? It is very important to have in consideration few things. One thing I want to share today regarding to this one that is impacting a lot of people's survivors, caregivers, recovery, independence. Okay, one of the things to take in consideration is that other person where you want to be, is that supporting your desired goal. In some of the cases, are those circumstances could be opinion person dependent on other people, and they are still not where they want to be at. So few things here. I know there is a lot more, but few things here to share with the community. So to keep working, and one of the most important things that are stopping people to keep working towards their recovery. So if we are in social events, if we are doing things or depending on our age, are things to talk about and not let those things stop your recovery, okay? So very interesting topic, and I know that we can talk for hours about this one, okay? So it is very important to talk about in your stroke journey. So here, one of the things that we all need, okay, before wrapping up or doing the recap for today's video, one of the things we all need to have in consideration and have in our, like, in our knowledge, right, as well, to keep working towards your independence. We all, for to become independent or reach our goals, we need the right system, the right support, and the right accountability. So here is one thing to take in consideration, okay? And pretty much today I want to invite you that if you want to have that right system, right support, and accountability so you can keep working towards your independence, book your free breakthrough session now. It is time to take action, okay? So let's recap. What are some of the things we covered today? Today's topic was about embarrassment. How many of us, we all at one point in our journey, we face this, and that is embarrassment. One of the things that is happening is that survivors stop working, they start limiting themselves, they start listening to other people's opinions, and there are few things to consider in that scenario or in that part to keep working towards recovery, okay? The few things there we share today, very helpful to have in consideration as well. And the most important about as well to share with the community that we all need, if you are working towards your desired goal, if you are working towards your independence, we all need the right system, the right accountability, and the right support. If you want to put those things in place, book your breakthrough session now. It is time to start putting things and keep working towards your desired goal. My name is Karina. See you then, and I hope that you all have a great day, a great week, and see you soon. Bye bye.